everybody back at home. I know it's been a while since my last video, but a whole bunch of things have been happening and I was also a little bit sick, so you'll hear all about it. But yeah, just keep watching, and I'm really sorry that it's taken so long for me to actually post this. Last week Sunday, I obviously posted last week Sunday? Anyway, whenever it was, I posted the video that I made for you guys, but after that I got to taste Smash for the first time. So Smash is like this, it sounds like a drug, but it's I think, so the person who gave it to me, the person who shared some with me is Robert, the guy who lives next door to me, and I think he said it has corn inside, so it's like corn and then it's covered with chocolate. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's really good, and yeah, if anyone goes to Norway they should really try it. And I think Norwegians really like it, and it's pretty good, it's not bad. And Sunday was also the first day that I learned how to do my washing in Norway. So because I'm staying at student housing, Pressvannet specifically, I have to use the communal washing machines. I mean, I'm sure you could have your own washing machine, but it's just easier to have the communal washing machine. So how it works is that you upload, every wash is 15 kroner, and you upload money onto Student Samskipnaden, and you use your chip to wash the clothes. And you can reserve a machine, or you can just go there and hope that a machine is open. But I struggled a bit because I didn't know how to do it, and my chip doesn't work, so I have my own little special thing. This is what is meant to use the washing machine, but I figured out that this is how my washing machine works. So yeah, that was an experience. And then I used the drying machine and it stopped working twice, so I was up until 11 that night trying to make my clothes dry with the drying machine, because it has like a defluffer, and then the defluffer gets clogged. Yeah, it doesn't work. But yeah, that happened. So then on Monday, obviously I'm in the cardiothoracic department, and we did an aortic arch abscess removal. A lot of people were really excited about it, and the whole room was full of people, because the problem is that with this abscess they didn't know how much they have to remove, and the guy also needed an aortic valve replacement. So it was kind of, you see, once you get inside you'll see what you're going to do kind of operation, and it went on quite long. I don't find cardiothoracic surgery that interesting, and I also started feeling a little bit nauseous while I was in the surgery, so I decided to leave when it was 4 o'clock and it was time to go home, because I had to sit down. I wasn't coping well. Then it turned out that I was actually sick. It made my whole week difficult. So I couldn't go into varsity on Tuesday. I didn't feel very well. I just stayed at home, and my friends who are staying here came to my house and brought, Tolerance brought oranges, and Sean made malkos for me, which apparently helps stabilize the stomach. So that was really kind of them. And then Wednesday I also didn't go in because I was still sick, but we decided to go get fish and chips. And then by Thursday I had decided that I wasn't dying, I just had a bit of vomiting. Woo. But I decided that I still wanted to go into the hospital, because my nausea would go away eventually, but my opportunity in the hospital is, I'm never going to get this back. So I went in on Thursday, and then it turned out that because I had signs of gastroenteritis, I wasn't allowed to work with any patients. Better that way, you know, keeping people safe from me contaminating them. So I just worked in the sort of study room, and I studied a bit, and I did osmosis videos. Yeah, that was Thursday, and that was sad because I really like doing the patient things, but it was fine. And then Friday I decided not to go in because I was told that I'm not allowed to work with patients. They didn't say it in a mean way, they just said it in a, like, to keep me healthy. It's better for me to just stay home and get better and not infect anyone, obviously. So that's what I did. I stayed home on Friday as well, and that was my week, destroyed by gastroenteritis. university policy and the hospital policy is that if you have signs of gastroenteritis, you have to wait 2 days from your last symptom until you can work with the patients again. So I was feeling better by Friday, but I couldn't go into the hospital. But on Friday evening / afternoon, we went up the mountain Floya. So we hiked up that mountain, and we eventually reached this top point, which is called Fjellhazen. So most people use the cable car to get up Floya, but we decided, you know, we're only here once, so we might as well hike up the mountain. And it was really cool. There are stairs that they employed Sherpas from Tibet to come and build. So at first it's not that easy a walk because there's mud. But then once you hit the stairs, it's fine. And it was a bit of a hectic hike, but it was really fun. And we got to the top and it was freezing, but luckily there's a restaurant. So we had Belgian waffles and hot chocolate, and there were also chocolate muffins. And you can order any food you want. You can order burgers and soda and whatever you feel like. So it's really nice out there at Fjellhazen. I would definitely visit it if I was visiting Norway, which I am. So I mean, if anyone else is visiting Norway. So yeah, that was Fjellhazen and it was amazing. I put the photos in the intro so you guys will see them, but it was amazing. Yeah, it was definitely an experience. And then we decided not to use the cable car down. We also hiked down. That was interesting in the dark. Sean had to like hold me to make sure that I didn't fall because there was ice. We decided to hike with the ice. Yay! So there was ice and mud, but it turned out great. It was fine. People were going up with their dogs, people were doing their things, so I thought it was great. On Saturday there was the Arctic Pride, which is a huge thing here in Tromsø. So they celebrate gay rights, LGBT, and there's a whole pride for it, and it was really cool. We went into town to go and see it. And then Sean's commune at Tromsø threw another party. They love their parties. And it was amazing because so we went to the party, but it was also a clear night, so we could see the northern lights. So us four and an American guy called Alex went into the forest at Tromsø, and Alex showed us this amazing spot, and we saw the northern lights, and it was an amazing experience. And we didn't pay anything for it, so I really think if you do come to Norway, if you're as high as Tromsø, if you just get away from the lights, you can have the same experience that you would have paying a company. So it was it was amazing. And Alex also brought a little waterproof blanket. I don't really know how to explain it, but we sat down on it and we just watched, and it was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, then there was the party, and there was vodka and other stuff that I don't remember. Yeah, Saturday was wild. I drank too much and then I had to sleep over. But it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. But it was great. I mean, I had fun. And yeah, nobody died. Norwegians like their alcohol, as I discovered. And then I got home on Sunday at 9 o'clock and I spent the rest of the day recovering. Yeah, that was my week. It was great.